What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Wicked crazy last 12 hours. So I originally signed up for this tournament and I thought it was going to be on Sunday. Today is Saturday. So last night at about 8 o'clock I went into the garage, I packed all my stuff up, got the kayak in the truck, and I guess the tournament's today. It seems like the pattern this year for tournament fishing is every single time there's a tournament, we always have a huge storm before. So we had a tropical storm come through here yesterday. Down by my house it wasn't that bad. It was a lot of rain, a little bit of wind. Up here it looks like they got hammered. There's trees down everywhere. The rivers look to be blown out, so let's hope that the lakes aren't too bad. We're not going to be going to the original lake we thought we were going to be fishing, that I have fished before, and I came in second place in the tournament there last year. We are actually going to be fishing a lake that I have never fished before. It's only about 4 miles south of where we were originally going to be fishing. Fun fact, I actually got married on this lake. It's Brant Lake in New York. I've never fished it, so let's see what we can do. Hopefully everything that I tied on last night will work here as well. And if not, we're just out here for an adventure at this point, so hang tight and I'll catch you guys at the ramp. All right, here we are. Made it at the Brant Lake. Looks like it's gonna be a windy day. I've heard some good things come out of this lake, and I've also heard some horror stories about this lake. I guess one of the good things is that I got married on this lake, and my marriage is still ongoing, so that's good. Fish wise, this lake I heard is a wicked hit or miss. Ding! It's either you do incredibly good here or you don't do good at all. So hopefully we do option one. It's wicked weedy, I can tell you that. All right, let's address the elephant in the room. Had a little bit of an accident last weekend. On the weekends I sandblast and powder coat, and I may or may not have hit my leg with the industrial sandblaster. Didn't hurt too bad until I got to urgent care and they put some surgical cleansing cream on it. It wasn't even really a cream, it was more of like a jelly. And I can promise you that that wasn't the best time I've ever had. No! Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. First fish of the tournament is always the hardest, and we lost it. But hey, at least we know what bait they want this morning, I guess. Oh man, that one really hurts, especially since I've never been here before. I can promise you that this wind isn't doing us any favors. So I tied this on last night. This used to be my absolute go-to, the Guggen Bandito bug on a 4/0 hook, Texas rigged. I used to fish this thing all the time, and for some reason I just kind of put it away, which I probably shouldn't have, but I'm always trying new things, and most of the time they don't work. But when they do work, usually it's a pretty decent bite. Feels like some panfish just slammed this thing, which means all the appendages are probably gone. Oh, wow. The old jackhammer chatterbait. Alright, so I didn't really think this one through. Obviously I don't have my live scope anymore. Sold that. Now I don't know where to put my net. Alright, so there's one on the board. This tournament we only need 3 fish. It's not the typical 5, which is alright. It's easier to get a limit, but it just means you need a couple bigger fish. That one wasn't too big, but we'll find them. Of course we get to a decent spot and the wind changes directions. Oh, I am so bad at it, but you know what they say, practice makes perfect. Let's try to do some frogging. Oh my god, you guys are gonna see me miss, I bet you 5 fish. I'm just so bad. I used to be good at it. Me and my friends used to walk through the woods and find these little ponds that are just covered in lily pads, and that's all we did. And I got pretty good at frog fishing, and then I just stopped using the frog for a few years. Actually, it's probably been 5 or 6 years since I've caught one on the frog. So let's try to end that cycle today. Oh my god, that was a huge fish. Dude, that was a giant bass. Holy cow, let's see if I can get this back in there. Let's get some fuel. These are disgusting. No, not a tree. Oh, we're out. It's not a tournament day if Andy doesn't cast into a tree, am I right? Stay down, buddy, stay down. Stick a gander here for a second. What is going on with this fish? My man has like a super hunchback. What the heck is that? You can really see it if I put it here. He's like, what the heck is going on here? Alright, buddy, later. Alrighty, so not a terrible start to the day. We got 2 fish in the boat. I really killed my vibe when I missed the net job on that first one. But like I always say, it's part of the game. Just got to get back at it. I'm gonna go down the lake a little bit. It's starting to get wicked windy right here. I actually got married right here around the corner. So some of you guys might notice, I no longer have my live scope set up. I only run one fish finder now. I got rid of the live scope. I decided to sell it to somebody who can use it way more than I can. The live scope's really cool. It really is. But what I do, beating the bank, flipping docks and stuff, it's not what I use it for. So hopefully the guy that I sold it to uses it. He was super cool. I couldn't be happier that it went to him. He was super appreciative. And yeah, good luck to him. Hopefully he catches a lot of fish with it. So let's get back to the fishing. No! We have our limit, which is 3 fish. So like I said earlier, this tournament, to catch your limit's only 3 fish, it's not 5. 3 longest fish. And then they pick 1 species of fish to be the lunker, which is like a separate prize pool. Today it's perch. If I catch one, yeah, cool. If not, I'm just going to keep doing what I do for bass. Now all we gotta do is get something bigger than 12.5, because 12.5 is the smallest one we have. I really hope this wind isn't affecting the audio, but I damn sure it is. Okay. Sweet. So we're gonna tie on a fluke here and try to get in between these weeds. And that just happens to be the perfect time to show you guys my new sponsor, Spear Point Hooks. These hooks are incredibly sharp. I've been using them for a couple years now. When I first started, they weren't really popular. They've since become more popular. And I will leave my link down in the description. You guys can order, you get 10% off. And it does help me and it does help the channel if you guys use my code. If you don't want to use my code, that is also okay, but you should definitely check these hooks out. I'm not going to be like your typical YouTuber begging for subs, begging for likes. I mean, yeah, I'll ask for them, but if you guys don't want to sub or you don't like the content, it is what it is. These videos for me are extremely fun just to make. I didn't realize how much fun I would have, but now that I'm getting more comfortable talking to the camera without anybody talking back to me, it seems to just get better and better as the days go on. And like I've said before, I've had so much support and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Actually, yesterday the Facebook hit 600 followers. So that is 600 followers in 23 days, which is absolutely insane. So if you're part of that, thank you. If not, head over to AWA Fishing on Facebook and drop a follow or like the page. That's where I post most of my content, my updates, reminders when the videos are coming out, etc. All right, let's tuck that thing in there. Look at how that spear point hook sits in there. Man, that's gnarly. Donk. I didn't even put the sound effect in for that one. So, just a quick little fun fact. Right here is where I first saw my beautiful wife in her wedding gown. And I'll upload that picture right here. Yeah, wake boats are awesome. Just making 4-foot rollers. Oh Lord. Alrighty. This guy in the wake boat is really making things difficult. He just keeps shooting 4-foot rollers at us. Good fish. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Thank you. And that right there is why you don't give up. It doesn't matter if it takes a half hour, if it takes 2 hours to catch your next fish, but you really never know if that next fish is gonna land you the whole tournament. And this one quite possibly might win me this tournament. So I keep throwing this jackhammer chatterbait around, and let's see if we can get 2 more that size. If we get 2 more that size, we're running away with this thing. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Let's get back to fishing. Let's go. Oh, that's a bigger fish. That's an even bigger fish. Come on, baby. Stay down there. Stay down there. Come on. Oh, okay. Jeez. All right, it's a pickerel. That's all right. We were due for one. Can't really lose this chatterbait, buddy. So just thinking about today, that just goes to show that you got to find the pattern of what these fish want, what they're doing, and you just got to stick to that pattern. After we fished that other side and we caught all 3, I kind of switched it up, tried something new. Didn't really work, so it was 2 hours of trying to fish a different way. I tied the chatterbait back on, cast it 3 or 4 times, and we caught that big fish. So stick to the pattern. If it starts to slow down, try something new, but definitely don't stick to the new stuff way too long, because that pattern, if it worked somewhere else on this lake, it's gonna work at a different spot. The fish today, they're pretty finicky. It seems like they're not in the main lake. They're staying more towards the base, so we're just gonna try to hit some more baits if we can find them. Wow, what a day. What a day. This is, I hope this video turns out as good as today has been, because it has been incredibly fun out here. From getting thrown the audible, going to a different lake, to forgetting that the tournament was today and not tomorrow, staying up late, getting everything ready. It's really starting to pay off. So we have got about an hour and a half left. Let's try to get 2 more fish. The goal is 2 more fish. Again, this video, you can probably see it by now. I'm gonna have my length below and how many fish we caught. So let's keep cranking, and hopefully we can get on 2 more fish. We can bring this thing home. Now 11 3/4. Whoop. We don't need you, bud, but thanks for playing. Well, there goes that bait. And there goes the chatterbait. Oh man, that stinks. Hour left in the tournament and we lose the bait we caught every fish on today. Wonder if we can go find that. We're gonna try to go find that actually. I landed right to the left of this dock, but there's a lot of weeds in there. Hopefully it's sitting on top of the weeds. 3/8 ounce jig head on it? Probably not. Oh yeah, she's definitely gone. Oh, I see it. We might be in luck here. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, this day is just getting way more interesting as it goes on. All right, so that's gonna do it. I'm gonna head back to the ramp. Unfortunately, the last hour and a half, we didn't find any fish. So that definitely hurt us. I don't know if we came in first for this one, probably not, but maybe we placed. We'll see. So I'll get this thing loaded up and I'll talk to you guys back at the truck. All right, hopefully this isn't too loud. I had to leave the launch because it was busy, and I now had to pick a fishing pole up off the highway because it flew out of the back of my truck. So I figured I'd do the outro now on a little pull-off area. Today went pretty well. It went way better than planned. After the lake got changed, I forgot what day the tournament was on. Never fished this lake before. The only bait I want to go over today is this jackhammer chatterbait. Yet again, this is the second video in a row that this was the move. 3/8 ounce with a straight tail swim bait on it. Yeah, today was extremely fun. Unfortunately, I do not think we got first. I think we got third. Typically we don't know until like an hour or so after, because people don't have service and it doesn't upload to the leaderboards. So as of right now, we're sitting at third place, which I am completely content with, especially with the circumstances that went on today. Thank you guys for everything. That was a wicked fun time. I was super hyped when we caught that big fish. So Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, awa.fishing. Next weekend, I'll be going to Massachusetts. We're going to go on this little striper charter. So that'll be the video after this one. Thank you guys for everything that you do, all the comments, all the likes. Just watching the videos is just enough. Like always, like, comment, sub. And until next time, treat every cast like it's your last. Peace.